The sun just went quiet, and that's exactly what worries forecasters. Over the past 24 hours, solar activity dropped to its lowest levels in weeks. Only B-class flares. Background noise, the kind of calm that makes space weather scientists nervous. Because on the sun, silence often comes before violence. And right now, something is growing. Sunspot AR 4416 didn't exist a few days ago. Now it's 1.5 times the size of Earth, and it's pointed directly at us. Let that satisfying terror sink in for a moment. Sunspots are regions where the sun's magnetic field becomes intensely concentrated. They appear dark because they're cooler than the surrounding plasma. But don't let that fool you. These are not calm places. They're pressure cookers. Twisted magnetic field lines, building tension, waiting to snap. When they snap, we get solar flares, bursts of electromagnetic radiation traveling at the speed of light. 8 minutes from sun to Earth, no warning, and if the geometry is right, we get something worse: coronal mass ejections. Billions of tons of magnetized plasma hurled into space. AR 4416 is showing early signs of complexity. The magnetic field is starting to twist. Forecasters at NOAA give it a 10% chance of producing an M-class flare in the next 24 hours. That doesn't sound like much, but a week ago, this sunspot didn't exist at all. Here's what makes this interesting. A coronal hole is currently crossing the center of the sun's Earth-facing disk. Coronal holes are regions where the sun's magnetic field opens directly into space, allowing solar wind to escape at high speeds. That stream of fast-moving particles is heading our way right now. By tomorrow, April 15th, it should arrive. When it hits Earth's magnetic field, we could see geomagnetic activity climb to G1 storm levels, minor by space weather standards, but enough to push auroras south. Seattle, Minneapolis, Edinburgh. If skies are clear and the timing is right, the northern lights could make an appearance. Now imagine if AR 4416 decides to erupt while that coronal hole stream is already rattling our magnetic field. That's the scenario forecasters are watching. Not because it's likely, but because it's possible. And on the sun, possible has a way of becoming reality without much warning. The February flares from Sunspot AR 4366 reminded us what an active region can do. That sunspot grew to half the size of the infamous Carrington sunspot. It fired off an X8 flare, the strongest of the year. Radio blackouts swept across the Pacific. Auroras reached latitudes that hadn't seen them in decades. AR 4416 isn't there yet. Its magnetic field is still relatively simple, stable, but it's growing. Every hour it gets bigger. Every hour the magnetic configuration gets more complex. And every hour it rotates further into an Earth-facing position. The next 48 hours will tell us what this sunspot is capable of. If it stays quiet, this becomes a footnote. Another region that looked threatening but fizzled out. It happens. The sun is unpredictable. But if it wakes up, if those twisted field lines release their stored energy in a sudden explosive reconnection, we could be talking about the first significant solar event of April. Either way, we're watching. The Solar Dynamics Observatory is capturing images every 12 seconds. NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center is updating forecasts continuously. And amateur astronomers around the world are pointing their filtered telescopes at that dark spot on our star. The sun is quiet tonight, but something is growing, and it's looking right at us. What do you think? Is AR 4416 about to erupt, or will it fade away like so many sunspots before it?